Hey, what's up, individuals? Welcome to Facts at 100%. I'm gonna make this one quick. If you're new to the channel, man, please by all means hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Give me that thumbs up, man. Share my videos, man, please, by all means. Appreciate all my new subscribers, man. Thank you, guys. Hats off to you. Thank you so much. Let's jump right into this thing. People, we live in a world today where there's more validity to hype than there is validity to substance. And we live in the times now where everybody simply want to say something and it be so. So I'm going to entitle this one Man versus Woman. Man versus Woman. Now, people, I am a man. I didn't ask to be a man. I didn't ask to be born. Life just found its way to create me. Life put in place all the variables for me to be born. And so here I am. I seen a commercial today. I've seen this commercial now for some time now. And what I've noticed is that when you look at pictures now on TV, we got super soldiers like Salt. We got the Atomic Blonde. We got Charlie's Angels. We got a lot of movies that are putting women in the perspective of being a badass. I need y'all to follow me. But nature doesn't reflect this image that TV is showing us. So I'm going to tell you about this commercial that I seen, all right? I know you've been waiting in anticipation. It was about a mortgage commercial. And it said, when it comes to a mortgage, cash is king. But you're a woman, and you're as equally as important. It says, cash is king, but since you're a queen, it's as equally as important. And I'm telling you, I couldn't stop laughing. People, men and women are not equal. We're not equal. We're as different as Dookie and chocolate. We're not the same. We are not equal, not by a close shot, not by a long shot. The shot just doesn't exist. The equal shot of men and women just doesn't exist. We live in a time now where there's a bunch of hype about everything that mothers do. So let me break something down to you guys. I'm going to break down something that a woman did with 2 college degrees. Break something down for y'all. Now, This is something that women say. Women say that a mother's work is never done, right? This is what women say. Remember now, this is man versus woman. Women say that a mother's work is never done. These same women also say that being a mother is priceless. Now, I talked about this for 5+ years. I've been talking about this for 5+ years now. And I said that babysitters is a better profession than mothers. And the point that I made was women all across the United States, maybe the world, but I'm talking about the United States, they're actually putting a value on being a mother, which they claim is priceless. So I'm gonna break something down for y'all, because men and women are equal. I would say that I have seen dumb on a grand scale executed by women. Now, when I say that, you're gonna jump out on me, you're gonna get mad, but I'm gonna break something down to you. People, I was paying $410 a month for private school for my child. I was picking up my child every day, eliminating after school care. That was about another $600. I was doing homework with the child every day. Now, to put the correct terminology on it, we'll call it tutoring. 1 hour, $30 an hour. I was doing that every day, 20 days a month. That in itself is another $600. Right? $30 a day times 5 is 150. 150 times 4, right? That's another $600 in incentives. I was feeding the child every day, a $5 kids meal, 20 days out of the month, 5 times 25. 5 times 5, 25, 4 times 25, another $100. According to this calculator, I was given Atia LaShawn Bradley $1,710 a month in incentives. Atia LaShawn Bradley, a woman, took me down to court for child support and got a whopping $259 a month. Now, according to this calculator, if we take $1,710 a month and minus $259, that is a $1,451 deduction. Whoa. Men and women are equal though. No, we're not. Because what Atia Bradley did was an emotional decision. What America allows women to do is be stupid to the highest degree under the context of the man is bad and this is the best interest of the child. What if I told you that women being stupid was God's design? What if I told you I believe this? Would you stop watching this video? Would you be mad at me? Of course you would. Because once again, this is facts at 100%. So let me enlighten you on what I'm talking about. Let me add this first. What if I told you that men are all dogs? That too is an act and designed by nature. Okay, let me start with the women first, because this is men versus women. Now, I just said, because I heard what I said because I was sitting here when I said it. I said, what if women being dumb, hear the way I say it? I say it with such vigor, right? That's to get you upset. you're going to fall for it. Yeah, you did. You, and you. But what if I told you that we are all here to ensure the continuity of our species? And what if I told you that God designed, women were designed to be dumb to ensure that life goes on? You see, here's what I did. I did a study of 100 women. And we asked 100 women, if given the circumstances to have a child, and we said that because there are some individuals that was older, there was some individual that was single, et cetera, et cetera. Given the circumstances to have a child, would you have another child? We only asked women that had children already. But that was really a trick survey. We asked, would you have another child? And if not, what are the reasons why? Now, we kept going because some women said, yeah, I would have a child. So it ended up going up to like 240 before we got 100. Do you know out of those 100 women, not one said that they would not have a child, another child, because it hurt? You hear women say, hey, I was in labor 8 hours with this guy. I was in so much pain, I needed some Germerol or Dumerol, and I told him, you need to give me a shot. You hear women say, I started to have the baby naturally, and damn, this thing hurt. And then it started to hurt, and then they changed and said, nope, give me the Dumerol. But we asked 100 women, if given the circumstances, would you have another child? And out of those 100 that said no, do you know, because it hurt was not nowhere in nobody's answer. No one gave the answer that it hurts for the reason as to why they wouldn't have another child. Not one. But it hurts. But you see, God designed women to be stupid to block that out. Because if women said, we're going to stop having children because it hurt, humanity will cease to exist. You want another example, don't you? Of course you do. I had a former co-host, Joy Green. Shout outs to Joy Green. You know what my former co-host said with her smart self, very intellectual? She said, ratchet is a behavior for women to have when the threat get past the man. Wow. People, you can do a study. You can do the study on your own. Google how many women were found in a burning building with themselves draped over their children, then do another survey on how many men they found draped over their children, unfortunately came to their death in a fire. People, I can tell you that in either 2006 or 2007, there was a fire in Staten Island, New York. If no other one comes up, Google fire in Staten Island, New York, and woman was draped over her kids, and they all unfortunately passed away. But my question to you, why was that woman draped over her children in a fire, or covering her children? Was she under the impression that she was fireproof? No. Her first instinct that God gave women, save the children. Now, that's a conflict of interest, because the first rule of life is self-preservation. You can't tell that to a mother. That will be aborted. How many times have you seen women, it's a fire in the building and they're holding their children out of the building? How many times have you seen women putting their children first? Go ahead and gloat. Yeah, that's what women's supposed to do. That's what women's supposed to do. No. Self-preservation is the first rule of life. No. No, it's not. This is why they say in an airplane, when the air things come down, don't put it on your child first, put it on you first. But this happens because women are stupid. But see, you get so offended by being a woman and being called stupid that you can't ever stop and realize that in life, even the weakest characteristics are the strongest at some point. People, what I'm noticing in life now, I don't see women that even want to be women anymore. I don't even see it. But this is man versus woman. What if I told you that a man is supposed to be a dog? By nature, God designed us to be. It's up to the individual to invoke his morals for him not to be. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Remember, this is facts at 100%. I'm kicking facts. Remember, y'all, my facts breaks backs. Your facts, snacks. I'm eating them all day. And I'm hungry. You ever wonder why men cheat? Men cheat because it is natural and in nature for us to cheat. It's natural. We're supposed to cheat. We're not supposed to be with one woman. We don't have all this semen just for it to be stockpiled and just get to shoot off in napkins and shut off in condoms. Why do you think there are 9 women for every 1 man? Why do you think that is? How come there aren't 9 men for every 1 woman? How come you don't see the equal amount of bees that you see flowers? Because the one that does the pollination, the one that does the incubation needs to be the masses, because that's where the growth is. The one that does the pollinating, the man, we got enough in our balls to generate enough for the ratio of 5-to-1, 6-to-1, 7-to-1, 8-to-1, 9-to-1. We got enough in our balls to generate and keep humanity flowing. Why do women wake up one day and their coochie is pulsating? 13 and 14 years old and their coochie is throbbing. Why? That's life calling. What I'm saying to you is, and what this all boils down to is this. Everything about you is God's design. Yeah, that's God's design. Your menstrual cycle, taking all this stuff, throwing off your hormones, that's what you want to do? Not a good idea. Knock yourself out, though. We are all God's design. We are all God's design. We are all God's design. We are not equal. We are not equal. People, you ever see a tall woman? You ever see a tall woman? You ever see a tall woman? 5, 10, 11, 12, 6'1", 6'2". You ever see a tall woman? Do you know the number 1 ingredient that makes a woman tall? Testosterone. That's it. Estrogen don't make a woman grow. Testosterone gives people growth, gives us our height. And women that are tall have elevated levels of testosterone. Look it up for yourself. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be this smart. Do you know why men get man boobs and bellies? Do you know why? Do you know why? No estrogen. No testosterone. Estrogen give men bellies and man boobs. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me the thing that makes up a man, once a woman have elevated levels of it, it gives them height? And you mean to tell me estrogen that's in women and men have it an elevated level, it gives us man boobs and a belly? But wait a minute, I thought we were the same. We're not the same. We're not equal. We're not. We're not equal. You know, my former co-host Joy Green said, and I still got all this in archive. My former co-host Joy Green said something that was so profound. She said, women don't talk to resolve. Men do. She said, women talk to, they just want to just get a response out of you. Women will do something wrong and try to, this is what she said. They'll try to flip it and because they expect you to treat them of less because they are women. You know, I'm going to go back to something I said earlier. Go back to something. I don't talk to my own mother. I watched my mom, my aunt, my grandmother collectively have mean on full display. If it's one thing I don't understand is this. I had 20, let's say I went to a bar and had 20 drinks. I go to a bar and have 20 drinks. I have multiple keys on my key ring. But even when I'm drunk, I know which key to stick in the ignition. I know which key to stick in the door to open the door. I know where the ignition is to put the key in the ignition to start the car. I remember the protocol: turn car on, put car in drive, take off. I know all of that. But I can't remember that driving drunk is wrong. People, dumb is dumb. I dated this woman one time. And because this is man versus woman, appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. I dated a woman one time. And what this woman said to me is, you have to understand when I'm on my menstrual cycle, I may jump out on you. I said, I ain't got to understand. Nah. I said, now, you've been on your job 17 years. Did you ever go to your job and curse your boss out? Yeah. No. So what the fuck make you think you're going to do it to me? I don't understand, because there's reminiscences of understanding only for individuals to try and make it seems as if it's stupidity. Here's what I've been shown. I've been shown that, because this is man versus woman, I've been shown that a woman can go somewhere and let somebody tell them 1,000 stupid things, come home to a man or talk to their boyfriend about something, and he could be trying to tell them about something, and 20 seconds in, she'll jump out on him. People, that's what I've been shown. What I'm saying to you is two things. I've seen stupidity executed more out of convenience than total blatant of lack of understanding that they're being stupid. And then I've seen that even when you're drunk, you still tend to know what you need to do to get something done. I'll give you an example of just totally off the little left. I remember one time I was stationed at Fort Hood. And I'm stationed at Fort Hood, and it was this dude named Bennett. Dude named Burgess. I'm 6'1", Burgess is like 6'5". Burgess was bigger than me. Burgess was the dude can drink 1,000,000 beers and never get drunk. He was definitely, I didn't hang with his crew, but when we was up in the orderly room, the rec room, we were shooting pool. There's a dude in there, Bennett, and Bennett was drunk. He started smacking off to me. I said, listen here, dog. Say something else, man. I'm gonna come over there and rearrange your face. Something like that. Everybody jumped out. Burgess jumped out on me. Smitty, man, come on, man. Be cool, man. You gotta understand, man. He drunk, man. I said, he drunk? I said, bet you if he walk over to that door, he know he got to turn the knob to get out of it. And Burgess just looked at me like, people, we all got insecurities. We all been kicked in the up. And there are some people that can take notes, and there's some people that just need to go and jump out on you. I'm a take notes guy. I use everything that I've been through in life to help me today. I'm a man. There's no woman that's equal to me. We are not equal. The feminist movement has infiltrated the community you guys call Black, and we ain't never going back. You either gonna, talking to you guys now, you either gonna meet a woman that went through life and is wholesome and pure and preserved her womanhood, or you gonna meet a woman that went through life trying to rehab niggas. You're gonna have a woman that's just burnt out. You're gonna have a woman that just won't start an organization saying, look, we are women, we are feminine, every little thing bothers us. Nope. They're gonna continue this god-awful dumb perspective of we are equal, we are strong, et cetera, and then these individuals get old and they're burnt out. And all the women, and this is an amazing stat, all the women that are growing old with husbands, they are the happiest ones in the world. All the women that are growing old alone, they are mad at the world etc., etc., etc. Gee, I wonder why. Catch you guys on the next one.